What's going on, guys? It's Cole, and welcome to GPS Season 8, Week 6. So last week, we failed to defeat the Chicago Scrafty, which puts him at 7th place, us at 11th place, and this week we go up against Juan and the New York Mankeys, who's sitting at 13th place with a record of 1 win, 4 losses, 3 game wins, and a minus 15 differential. And like I said, we're in 11th place at 2 wins, 3 losses, 4 game wins, and a minus 2 differential. So our team is the same. We didn't make any free agent swaps this week. So let's go ahead and check out Juan's team. So for the New York Mankeys, he has his S tier Ludicolo, his A tier Raichu, his B tiers Poliwrath, Venomoth, and Hitmonchan, and his C tiers Hypno, Persian, Omastar, and Mariana. So he is a very fake-out heavy team, having Ludicolo, Raichu, Hitmonchan, and Persian. And then he has Mariana for Snarl and Intimidate. And then his 3 Swift Swimmers, Ludicolo, Poliwrath, and Omastar. So the team I expect him to bring is Ludicolo, Raichu, Poliwrath, Venomoth, Hitmonchan, and Persian, with possibly Omastar or Mariana as other couple members. Alright, so I will see you guys in the battle. Alright, so we are getting ready to battle with Juan. The team that I'm expecting him to bring is Ludicolo, Raichu, Poliwrath, Hitmonchan, Venomoth, and Persian. And the team that we are bringing is Suicune, Swellow, Purugly, Not Machamp. We are bringing Heatran. I'll fix it on the layout in a little bit. Rotom and Electivire. So I would have had this up last night, but I kind of forgot to not have the recording listen to the music from the game. So you would have heard this. So like I was saying, he brought the team I figured he would. Because in case he brought Mariana, I was going to lead off with Purugly. In case he led off with Mariana, so we could get that Defiant boost. But since he didn't bring it, I chose not to. So I will be leading Swellow and Suicune with Purugly and Electivire in the back. Alright, so he leads off with his double fake-out lead of Hitmonchan and Persian. And like I said, we lead with Swellow and Suicune. So we will protect Swellow, and since Suicune has Inner Focus, we will set up the Tailwind. And as you can see, we have Sunny Day and Snarl. So we protect to get the guaranteed Flame Orb burn. Persian fakes out Suicune, but it doesn't matter. So we get up our Tailwind. Because even in the rain, with Swift Swim, Ludicolo, Swellow in Tailwind outspeeds. So we go for a Facade into the Hitmonchan and a Scald into the Persian. So he withdraws Hitmonchan and sends out Raichu, expecting a Brave Bird. But I have a Facade that I don't need Brave Bird. So Facade one-shots Raichu. So Aurora gets the Scald off, does very good damage with a crit, and Persian will get the Rain Dance off. Which is fine, because again, like I said, Swellow outspeeds Ludicolo anyway. So he then sends out his Ludicolo. And here I misclicked because what I was going to do was not use Sunny Day until game 2 because I didn't want to reveal it. But I selected it. I immediately had that thought and then immediately went for it, even though I had just said I wasn't going to. Because I didn't want him to change up his lead too much and know that I had Sunny Day. So we one-shot the Ludicolo, and we get the Sunny Day off. Persian hits a soft U-turn. And then sends out Hitmonchan, and we'll send Persian back out. So I expect the double fake out, so I protect Swellow again. And even though we're in the sun, I go for a Scald on the Hitmonchan. So Swellow protects, blocking the fake out from Persian. Hitmonchan fakes out Suicune, but it doesn't matter. Juan said he forgot about Inner Focus. So we get the burn on Hitmonchan, so if it does get an attack off, it's going to do like nothing. So Tailwind peters out. So Persian hits a soft Aerial Ace on Suicune, and Swellow will take down Hitmonchan as we get a Scald off. So at this point, it's a sweep, so we protect Swellow so it doesn't take any damage from Persian. And we will kill the Persian with a Scald. Alright, so I will see you in game 2. So I will be having the same lead, but instead of bringing Purugly, I am going to bring Rotom. So I expect him to change his lead up here, because he knows we have Sunny Day, and that we can't flinch. So he's probably not going to lead a fake out duo. And so he sent out Raichu and Venomoth instead. So for this battle, I wasn't sure if I should give Suicune a Rindo Berry for Ludicolo or a Wakan Berry for Raichu. So I gave it a Rindo Berry for Ludicolo. So that didn't really come into effect at all. But anyway, so I protect Swellow, and I was kind of hoping he was going to go into Suicune with an electric move. So I switched out into Electivire for the Motor Drive speed boost. So we switch out Suicune into Electivire, and then we will protect Swellow, and Zapsquatch absorbs the incoming thunder from the Raichu. And Venomoth's Sleep Powder will be blocked by Protect. So now Swellow can't be put to sleep. And here I mess up. Because I immediately forget about the speed boost from the Motor Drive. So I go for a Thunder Punch into the Venomoth, which is redirected by Raichu. Not that it gets to use it, because it misses the Thunder into Swellow. And Raichu will die. And Venomoth misses the Sleep Powder. So that wasn't a great turn for him. So he then sends out Persian. So I go for the double protect. Even though I should have just attacked. I should have just attacked the Persian. So I go for a Facade into the Venomoth, and a Thunder Punch into Persian. Thunder Punch brings it down into the red. Persian gets off its Rain Dance. And Venomoth falls to a Facade. So he then sends out his last Pokemon, Ludicolo. So I know Swellow won't outspeed because I don't have Tailwind up. So So I switch Zap Squatch out into Aurora. And protect the Swellow. Ludicolo hits a Hydro Pump into Suicune. Which crits. And Persian's Aerial Ace is blocked. So Swellow will go down to an Ice Beam. As Persian will hit an Aerial Ace into Aurora, who then gets a Tailwind up. So then send out Rotom. So here I debated going for a Discharge, but Discharge wouldn't have killed Ludicolo. So instead I go for a Thunderbolt. I mean, Thunderbolt won't kill either, but it does more damage than Discharge. So I decide to go for a Snarl. So Rotom gets the Thunderbolt off, brings Ludicolo down into the red. I was really hoping for a Paralysis, but I didn't get it. So Ludicolo lives, but Persian will faint. And Ludicolo does not miss a Hydro Pump, and will knock out Rotom. And Ludicolo will faint to its Life Orb, meaning we win 2 games in a row, and go up to a record of 3 wins and 3 losses. So good game 1, and next week we go up against Trevor and the Oklahoma Thunderous. So see you guys then. Thanks for watching. And if you'd like to watch more of my videos, feel free to click on one of these 2 right up here.